Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Matthew. I'm an architect. Welcome to my channel. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Welcome back, guys, to another video. And today's video, I'm going to review 73 questions with Kylie Jenner, which is a video on the Vogue website. I will leave the information down below, so make sure you check that out in the description.
Hey, Stormy.
Hi.
Hey, Kylie. Thank you so much for having me over.
Of course.
What a cute way to start this video. So, are you excited to be joining your two other sisters and answering 73 questions?
I am honored.
So straight away you have the grand entrance door there. I mentioned that in a previous video.
I made my daughter some breakfast, and then I had
if you want to make it entrance, that's how you do it.
And aside from that ultrasound appointment, is this how a typical day starts for you?
Every day is really different.
And what do you normally prepare for breakfast?
My favorite breakfast is something sweet like a cinnamon roll or coffee cake.
And what does Stormy enjoy eating?
Stormy loves her breakfast potatoes.
Delicious.
Come on in.
Thank you very much. So do you normally wake up early or sleep in right now?
So this right here, you see the good use of transition spaces there. It looks like she has a almost courtyard within her house, where the pool is located, which makes use of the outdoor space. There's a nice transition, so you have the inside-outside space and the outside-inside space. So I'm just going to sketch over that. You see what I mean? So yeah, there's a good transition between inside and outside. So this window here frames the transition space between the inside and the outside. So the feel of the spaces is really open, and that enables you to have an interaction between those which are inside and those who are outside, and the transition in between those two as well. It's a really nice use of space. And in the background there, I see there's extra transition space in the background there. So this framing continues on, and it looks quite good. Especially when you have an intermediate space which has the swimming pool. I'm sure we'll see some of that later on in the video.
I'd say waking up early.
Night in or night out?
Right now, definitely a night in.
Lip gloss or matte lip?
Matte lip.
Kylie, this house is absolutely beautiful and stunning. What's the best part about it?
I love the energy in this house.
And which of your siblings are you talking to the most these days?
We are on a family group chat all day.
Another point to note is the use of materials. You can clearly see this transition between the carpet, the soft carpet space here, and then the harder tiled flooring that goes around it. So you can see the comfort level of someone on the carpet is going to be different to someone walking on the tiled floors. No doubt she's probably got heated floors. I'm not sure where this is. If it's in California, you might not need it, but if you're elsewhere, you might need the heated floors. So that makes it easier for you to walk barefoot around your property. But if not, you get that cozy feel from using the carpet. And the carpet itself also defines a area within the property, which is really nice.
So Kylie, do you prefer comedies or dramas?
I love a good drama.
So you do have a additional transition space as you leave one area to go into the next area. That's nicely done with the floor finishes. You have this parquet effect floor, which seems to be where the kitchen area is, and then that transitions from the tiles in the main living room. So that's a really good use of materials as well. Let's get back to the video.
Or dramas?
I love a good drama.
Beach trip or mountain trip?
I would say beach, always.
Use of the
Lakers
rug again.
Or Rockets?
And the fireplace.
That's hard, but Lakers.
Okay. Instagram stories or grid?
Grid.
I'm just going to take a few seconds to talk about the light in this property. The light is amazing. I think the windows are very, very tall, and that allows a lot of light to penetrate deeply within the property. It looks like the kitchen is well lit just off to the left of the picture, and also the curtains or the drapery is full height as well. So I don't know if that's mechanized. It will definitely help. It's probably got a remote somewhere that can click and then open and close these curtains.
I can see that. And what is the craziest rumor that you've heard about your family?
That we are all actually bald.
You kidding me?
Yep.
Moving on. What's a new brand that you discovered recently that has you excited?
You can see the transition space again, and that lends itself to the indoor-outdoor space and the outdoor-indoor space. So the deck chairs there on the outside, those are definitely exterior grade deck chairs. So if it does rain, they'll be able to cope with it. Just because the weather is very pleasant out there. If it was in a colder place, then you might need to re-strategize with the indoor-outdoor space and the outdoor-indoor space.
Excited.
I am obsessed with the Normatec.
And what is your favorite?
I'll just pause it here on the sort of threshold detail. So that also gives you a nice little transition, even though you have tiles on both sides. I'm just going to do a quick sketch for you guys. So you can see right here, you have this transition. You have this, I think it's artificial turf. I'm not 100% sure. I think this one over here is real. In this location there. But everything else is probably artificial. If it is real, it is going to come with a higher maintenance cost, but I think if it's well maintained, it will be very good anyway. But it does define the transition between the outside and the inside space. That's a job done well. Let's get back to the video.
Red carpet look that you've ever worn?
For sure, the 2019 Met.
Okay, that's a good one. And what is your most boring clothing item?
Pajamas.
Is there anything that you would never...
So again, for privacy, they've gone for the very high walls within their domain, within their compound. So that's definitely for privacy. Knowing these guys as being one of the most famous families in the world, they've done that for a specific reason. Also for security, they've also got the surfaces as not being very climbable. So if you're inside, you can't climb up the exterior walls which surround the compound, and I'm assuming it's the same on the other side. Or any unwanted potential trespassers, they're not able to actually climb the wall even if they wanted to. So they'll need to implement other tools to try and trespass in the property. Not that I condone that.
Patience is very, very important.
What was the best part about?
I just noticed there's a glass screen which I'm watching this on my tablet today, and it's very unnoticeable. I didn't even notice it. It doesn't have a railing detail on the top, and also it's almost invisible to the naked eye, on camera anyway. I'm just going to do a quick sketch to show you where that is. So she has this railing, which I'll change the colour. She has this railing that goes through. I'm sure it probably transitions, but it definitely separates this space from one side to the other side, and then that's quite nice.
Growing up in a big family.
Never a dull moment.
What was Stormy's first word?
Stormy's first word was Dada.
And what music did she... Kylie, what's your first memory of putting on makeup?
Just
can
going
see that
through my mom's
transition
makeup
again.
drawers.
And in 2015, you launched your own cosmetics line. Who was the first person that you told about your lip kits?
You can see the pool there and its surrounding features. You do have the high walls again. You do have the little seating area, so I'm sure they can have some outdoor food and gatherings, and they got plenty of seating here. They do make a focal point of the swimming pool being in the middle of the outdoor space, and then also there's a transition between the pool and the other covered spaces.
First person I told about the lip kits is my mom.
Now you trademarked
See the
Kylie
high
lip kit
doors
2
there.
years before you released the products. What
They
were you
stacked
working on
together
during
to
that
open
time?
up that space.
We were just kind of figuring out how we were going to make it.
What surprised you the most the day that they were released?
How fast they sold out.
And what was the biggest lesson you learned after your initial launch?
Order more lip kits.
That's good.
So that's another good shot. I'm gonna just do a quick sketch to show you. So you do have that framing again. So you have this framing in between. You do have the curtains, and then you do have this transition space before the material changes again to this squared off pattern which comes through. And then on the other side, you'll also have the transition space. This squared off pattern is almost a transition that goes all the way through. And so you have one zone here. You have two zones there. And then this is the third zone in the middle. Very nice use of space there.
What is your all-time favorite lip color?
Kylie.
And why did you want to get into swimwear?
I wanted to get into swimwear because I love swim. I could probably live.
Another thing I just noticed there is the pool detail. It transitions nicely between the water of the pool and the surrounding floor tiles. So basically you have this gap here, and then it's even finish. So this is the same level as that. And then another thing with the pool detail, it probably doubles up as drainage. So the exterior floor finish will come through like that. The little slot drain would act before the pool, and then the pool water itself will be there. So any water within the pool would go down this slot. You can see that in the video here. Very nice use of detail there.
Swimsuit.
And what's the most important thing your mother taught you?
Favorite food is sushi, and I can't eat it right now, so I'm upset.
There's
And what
lots of
snack are you
seating
always
here.
reaching for?
I have been really
It's
into
definitely
candy,
made for entertainment.
actually.
What's the best restaurant for date night?
Nobu, always.
You
I
can
am
live in-
currently obsessed with Manifest and C.
Okay, Kylie, before I...
Yeah, it does look like book-matched marble in the background there on the walls. I'm just going to sketch that out for you guys, just so that you have a better understanding of what I mean. So here in the background, it looks like it's book-match. And what book-match means is when you get a piece of marble and then you cut it in the middle and open it up like a book. So any marble patterns, they transition through both pieces, and then on the wall they are matched together and then tiled through to create an effect of being seamless. So on the video you can see that, and it looks quite good.
go, want to ask about your pregnancy. Congratulations, we're so happy for you. Do you have a name picked out?
Well, we need to find out the gender first, and we decided to wait.
How do you feel now that we're done?
I feel good, and I'm about to catch a flight.
Well, your fans are certainly going to love this. Thank you so much.
Some final thoughts. I think, as with any mega superstar, they're always going to have their intrinsic touches towards it. And she's definitely hired an architect. I can see that for so many of the finishes. And if she hasn't hired an architect, I'll be very, very surprised into how she achieved such a wonderful home, which I think are long lasting. I think if she is to sell this home, it has a lot of sellability because intrinsic value of some of the features of her home reflect on multiple people. And because of that, it definitely increases the value of the home. So for that, I'll say bye for now.
If you found this useful, make sure you share the video, comment down below, like the video, and demolish that subscribe button so that we can build back better. Alright, see ya.